What is happening, guys? It's your boy TC back with another video. So it's been a while since I've been putting out videos. So of course we do know it's been the international break and things were slightly a little bit slow in terms of the news front coming out of the club, of Arsenal of course. However, got some good news coming to you guys today, and this is in regards to a transfer. So Arsenal have been reportedly watching a young kid called Gabriel Martinelli, who currently plays in the Brazilian league for a team called Ituano, who he joined back in 2015. However, he only made his debut in March in 2018 for this team. So this kid is still only 17. He's made 31 appearances for Ituano and he's scored 10 goals during that time. He only signed professional terms, I do believe, back in November 2017 for the club, and since then he has been developing at a rapid pace. Of course, his career began at Corinthians in Brazil, and he obviously made the jump to Ituano, as mentioned, back in 2015, and as soon as he got his chance in the first team, definitely took it. And of course, Arsenal have now reportedly beaten 25 teams to his signature. Of course, he is highly rated. He's a youngster that a lot of clubs, or is on the radar for a lot of clubs within Europe in particular. Of course, the big clubs in Brazil were also interested in his signature, wanted to make a huge profit on him in a couple of years' time or so. I'd like to think so. But it's been reported that a verbal agreement has been made between Arsenal and his current club to sign the player for £5 million. So the reason why the move hasn't been announced officially is due to the fact that the club are waiting for the player to actually obtain an Italian passport, which eliminates all the visa paperwork and work permits, etc., which will make the move much smoother in terms of getting him into the club and getting him signed on an official basis. And the reason that they're obviously waiting for this Italian passport, I do believe, is due to the fact that he must have some sort of Italian heritage, which entitles him to gain an Italian passport. So that's currently the actual given reason for the delay in actually making the move official. It's also been reported that the player actually went on trial to Man United back in 2017, as well as FC Barcelona. And of course, these are huge clubs. Of course, Barcelona do draw a lot of talent from South America, but I do believe on this occasion, Arsenal have pipped 25 teams to his signature. As mentioned as well, the big clubs within Europe have actually wanted to sign this particular player. So what does he bring to the team? One, he's still very young. I've seen a lot of commentary amongst fans on social media suggesting that players or signings like this tend to push out the younger players who have been developed through the club's academy system out of the team, or it actually gets rid of the opportunity for them to actually make a first team appearance or get a chance within the first team. But I don't believe that would be the case personally. What I do believe is you need to bring in young talented players from elsewhere as well. Of course, players, homegrown players, are extremely important. They obviously understand the culture at the club from the get-go, and as soon as they get the opportunity, they will obviously try and seize it by all means necessary. The likes of Maitland-Niles have done absolutely well in keeping their place in the first team, and as well as the fact that with homegrown players, they will also have a different kind of rapport with the fans, of course, as the fans would have known them going through the ranks at the club. So that's what homegrown players do bring. In terms of external players coming from other clubs at a very young age, I do believe that, one, they can use the club as a stepping stone. Of course, we saw the same with, for example, Cesc Fabregas came in from Barcelona at a very young age, used Arsenal as a stepping stone to go back to Barcelona. The likes of Gerard Piqué did the same thing whilst at Man United. He ended up returning back to Barcelona. So those are the two examples I can give at this particular moment, but they bring a different kind of culture, a way of playing football. In particular, this young kid Martinelli, he looks absolutely fantastic going forward. His dribbling, his finishing, of course, he is still to develop, and I do believe he will become a much better player in the future, especially with the fee that we are paying currently, which is being reported at £5 million. That looks like an absolute bargain, and you can't beat that. If he uses the club as a stepping stone, which chances are that would happen in the near future for him to end up in Spain at the likes of Real Madrid or Barcelona, if he does turn out to be a world beater, then I personally wouldn't have any issues with that. this is football. Of course, players do move. If you do get a job, you don't want to stay in the same job. You want to continue moving up the career ladder. So of course, the prospect of playing for a team like Real Madrid and Barcelona is extremely tempting for other players. So of course, this is something that we may expect in the near future, but for now, it looks like an absolute prospect. Of course, he will obviously bring competition to the first team as well. That's if he does get put into the first team straight away. He will bring competition for the likes of Iwobi. He will also provide competition for the likes of Mkhitaryan if he's still at the club in the summer. There are reports suggesting that he will be leaving in the summer, and it will provide that much needed depth in those areas of the pitch for the club. So of course, this is an interesting development. I like transfers. I like transfers, in particular younger players coming into the club. But as usual, please do let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're watching this video and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do make sure that you do hit that subscribe button. So once again, guys, it's your boy TC from I'm Gonna Talk TV, and I'm out. This is a sponsored section on this video. I've had the opportunity to partner with a retailer who provide high quality replica football shirts. They've managed to provide me with 2 shirts for myself, really. However, the main purpose of obviously making this video will be to let you guys know of this particular retailer that I am working with. It's obviously an online retailer. They are called Best Soccer Shirts, and obviously they do provide, as mentioned, high quality football shirts, replicas these are. They can even go far as the extent to actually customize these shirts for you. As you can see from the shirts that are currently appearing on the screen, I've had my customized number put on the back. I've also had my name put on the back of this particular shirt as well. In partnership with Best Soccer Shirts, they've actually provided me with a 10% discount code, which you can find in the description below, as well as a link directly to their website. If you are spending $35 or more, you will get a 10% discount. Of course, they do provide fast shipping, reliable. You can track the package itself as well. So fantastic service they do provide, as well as their customer services. So if you do want to get yourself a fantastic replica shirt for your club of choice, of course, preferably Arsenal, please do click the link in the description below.